Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir et bienvenue sur ce live de Noire sur Fabrice Fun&Gaming. On finit le jeu ce soir, donc il devrait y avoir 2 parties sur le jeu. La maison en allumette. Alors tout ce qui est partie investigation va bientôt le terminer en fait, c'est que on arrive bientôt à la fin du jeu en réalité. Alors c'est pour ça que je voulais le finir ce soir, comme ça c'était fait.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Alors, Elsa Lichman, 6005, on va pas lire la date non plus. Enfin, la date oui, mais 23 septembre 47. Chère mademoiselle Lichtmann, dans le dossier du contrat d'assurance numéro, on s'en fout, et suite au décès soudain de monsieur Louis-Jean Bourgwalter, je vous écris pour vous informer que vous êtes la bénéficiaire exclusive des avoirs de monsieur Bourgwalter. Veuillez trouver ci-joint un chèque de 20 000 $, dont le montant est conforme aux dispositions de la clause 4A du contrat d'assurance. Décès invalidité que monsieur Bourgwalter avait souscrit. Si vous désirez contester ce montant, vous pouvez en informer nos bureaux par courrier ou téléphone pendant les heures d'ouverture. Toutes nos condoléances. Clarence W. Fleming, Bureau des sinistres, Assurance California, Fire and Life. 23 septembre 47, payé à Elsa Lichtman le montant de 20 000 $.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
There's got to be more in these files.
Je tapote un peu n'importe où, c'est pour au cas où, hein. Ouais. Attends. Contrat d'assurance. Je vous laisserai le lire ça, mais il me sur pause parce que c'est... Alors, dans le cadre de son contrat de travail pour les chantiers d'Elysian Fields, Louis-Jan Bourgwalter a été tué lors de l'affaissement du toit de la maison sur laquelle il travaillait. Le mardi 28 février à environ 8h30 du matin. Le monsieur Bourgwalter montait la charpente d'une maison sur le chantier de Normandie Avenue lorsqu'un défaut dans la panne faîtière provoque l'affaissement de l'ensemble. Il ressort des différents témoignages que monsieur Bourgwalter glissa et tenta de se rattraper à un chevron du toit, mais que celui-ci se brisa. Monsieur Bourgwalter tomba d'une hauteur d'environ 7 mètres. Il entraîna dans sa chute plusieurs solives ainsi qu'une partie des fermettes préfabriquées du toit. L'autopsie ultérieurement pratiquée a révélé que le crâne de monsieur Bourgwalter fut enfoncé, probablement lorsqu'il heurta une des Oui. Panne du toit, d'accord. Il subit plusieurs blessures internes causées par la chute de la charpente et mourut des suites d'une hémorragie interne environ 10 minutes après l'affaissement initial du toit. Bienvenue sur le live à la personne qui arrive. Les différents examens menés sur la panne fêtière et les fermettes ont montré que les défauts dans le bois étaient indétectables avant leur installation. Les différents témoins affirment que M. Bourwalter suivait toutes les mesures de sécurité. En conséquence, l'opinion de cet expert est que la mort de Jan Bourwalter est imputable à un authentique et imprévisible accident. Voilà. Du travail et qu'aucun manquement ne peut être reproché à l'Incendies Development. Les primes prévues par la police d'assurance seront donc versées en totalité aux bénéficiaires prévus. Timothy Lee, expert agréé en sinistre, le 1er mars 47.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
C'est la date que je veux, merci. Oui, si tu permets, tu peux faire la date. Voilà, ici. Aussi. Ok.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Voilà. Du coup, c'est lui qui pose les questions. Donc, refus de paiement de la prime.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
Un lien avec Buckwalter.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
Motif du litige.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address. Not the phone number.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
I'll be in touch.
Quoi, qu'est-ce que... Ah, j'ai foutu par terre un des cartons, ah bah putain. Bon bah on suit la demoiselle.
Mr. Benson? You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Bienvenue sur le live.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full room.
Your car, Mr. Kelso?
Thanks, kid.
Du coup, le truc est différent. C'est pas la police, c'est l'assurance de Californie. Mais est-ce que, par contre, j'aimerais vérifier un truc sur le concernant. J'ai jamais vérifié. Il a pas de costume différent, mais bon. Donc, je vais directement aller à l'endroit dit. Il n'y a pas de coéquipier de toute façon, mais simplement maintenant triangle, tu peux y aller directement. Et je vais vite vérifier un truc sur ma chaîne en attendant qu'il arrive. Mais c'est pas ça que je voulais, donc je m'en fous. Créateur studio. Vidéo. Moi, c'est bien ce que je pensais. Si vous faites des vidéos sur Need for Speed, les musiques qu'il y avait dedans, ça pose aucun problème, mais ça vous empêche de monétiser les vidéos. Juste savoir s'il n'y avait pas plus de problèmes que ça en restriction de visionnage ou quoi que ce soit. Bah non, heureusement. Alors, intuition, révéler les indices. Service urbanisme et sécurité de la ville de Los Angeles. Ordre de démolition. La ville de Los Angeles, conformément à la section 191, partie 1, sous-section A du Code de l'urbanisme de Californie, ordonne que les structures du chantier sur le lotissement de Normandie Avenue, ayant un rapport avec l'accident du 28 du 1 47, soient détruites sur le champ. Et que tous les matériaux soient retirés. Date de notification 22 septembre 47.
Bulldozing and starting again.
À Frank Osterman de Leland Monroe, planning de construction, aucun retard ne sera toléré.
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Matériaux de construction. Nom du client Elysian Fields. Adresse de livraison, pas besoin de lire parce que ça c'est un peu chiant. 2 tonnes de ciment Portland. 8 tonnes de sable de construction en gros grain. 16 tonnes d'agrégat. Blablabla.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Ils ont rogné sur les coups en effet. Mais t'es sûr que c'est tout? Je m'en fous, je peux tous retourner... Ah, je peux pas, donc... c'est après près tout ce qu'il y avait. Ça, j'avais vu. Par contre, je peux pas regarder plus que ce papier-là. Je peux pas regarder le papier en dessous. Oui, on sait, t'inquiète pas, j'ai bien compris, je veux juste m'enlever de là. Ouais, j'ai remis le casque parce que j'ai... En fait, c'est juste le son qui est bizarre dans le casque. Oui, 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 on sait. 16 tonnes d'agrégat supérieur 1,4, d'accord. 1 pouce 4, d'accord. Donc c'est tout.
Hey, you just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
Ah bah c'est comme ça que tu veux régler le problème, d'accord, pas de problème.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Bon, on va y aller.
The place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Ok, donc il y a un indice par là-bas.
Let's try to piece this together.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio? You son of a bitch! Oh, shit!
Eh, il est armé le mec, va m'expliquer pourquoi.
Come on, Jack!
D'accord, t'as peut-être été un peu trop loin mon gars, tu cherches trop vite. Enfin, tu cherches trop dans la merde. C'est bien, au moins ça veut dire quelque chose. Par contre, ranger ton arme, ce serait super.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life Investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Alors, le cinoche.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kinda hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Ok, donc. Ah bah le voilà le bois. Un chantier d'Elysian Enfield de 658 pain blanc d'Amérique, 20 x 20 x 200. Bref, c'est...
So this is where their lumber comes from?
C'est de la belle manipulation. J'ai utilisé toute l'intuition, hein, il me reste 2 points. Qualité inférieure ne convient pas pour les structures.
That's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof.
Évidemment que tout se pète la gueule.
Wonder what's left in the buildings.
On va passer par là. Et bien sûr, tu me fais tout disparaître au bon moment.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
The reel should be nearby.
Ah bah elle est là. Non, même pas.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson, and he's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times.
Doctor.
District Attorney Don Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry. Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money. The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Y a pas un journal dans le coin aussi?
Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ok, le téléphone est par là-bas.
Operator, think you could put me through to police dispatch? Thanks.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lichtman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lichtman or Luke Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks.
Et voilà, ça commence à bien avancer. Et ça montre bien le pourrissement de Los Angeles, d'une certaine manière, surtout d'Hollywood. Dans ce jeu en tout cas. Je sais pas si à l'époque c'était vraiment le cas. Peut-être un peu moins.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risks. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Ah oui, puis il y a ça. Oh, ça c'est une partie chiante. J'espère que je vais pouvoir m'en dépêtrer vite fait, parce que si je perds 3 fois de suite, je ferai passer, hein, parce que j'aurai 3 connards en face de moi, puis je peux pas pouvoir les abattre. Tout ce que je vais pouvoir faire, c'est me tirer. Évidemment que c'est un piège, t'es un peu abruti toi. Oh, attends.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac?
Moi aussi j'ai froid, t'inquiète pas.
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few gaps in that smile.
Time for you to...
I'm about to break your goddamn jaw. All right, let's dance.
Évidemment.
You're a worn, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk.
Ouais, aussi ici en Suisse il fait froid, j'ai froid aux mains comme pas possible. Sûrement que la grosse neige qu'il va y avoir, enfin qu'il y a eu en France, alors on va l'avoir ici.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Alors moi j'ai un bon radiateur donc ça va, ça passe. Même si je suis dans les toits, ça passe encore.
Elsa.
Donne-moi ta bagnole, toi.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Allez, vas-y, casse-toi la gueule, c'est parfait.
Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find Elsa.
Putain, j'arrive pas à passer les ruelles avec cette merde. Mais putain, c'est pas possible. Normalement, je peux passer à travers. Non mais je te jure.
What's your problem?
Dégage de la voiture, toi.
You gotta get out.
Not in your life, Buster.
Allez, putain, dépêche-toi. Non mais cette longueur pour qu'il bouge et puis qu'il se dégage.
Where are they? Is that the last of them? I've got a job to do. Watch it.
Bah bien sûr. Avec des voitures aussi lourdes que le cul d'un mammouth, comment tu veux que je fasse? Voilà. Ah bah mon pauvre, tu dois crever de froid, ça doit être horrible. Réchauffe-toi bien. Moi je vais vite voir la météo pendant qu'il y a la cinématique. Il s'annonce de la neige dimanche.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
Affaire classée héroïque, House of Sticks. Véhicule endommagé, 1133 $, dégâts matériels 213. La vérité sur Elysian Fields a éclaté au grand jour malgré les efforts déployés par Leland Monroe pour la cacher.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Weps. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Home boom. Weapons company.
Sir. We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and VAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They can pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers! Head in!
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Ah, si ton YouTube bug, bah fais F5 parce que moi ça va très bien. Ça marche bien. Et ça dépend aussi sur quelle plateforme vous regardez vos lives, les gens. Ça peut bugger ou pas.
Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa?
Ah, si c'est sur ce téléphone, c'est compréhensible alors. Les gens sur téléphone ont tendance à avoir plus de problèmes que sur les tablettes portables et les ordinateurs. Le meilleur étant l'ordinateur.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
Oh, je suis enquêteur pour la mairie maintenant. Mais bon, on va laisser section incendie criminel parce que c'est bah comment dire, bah c'est le sujet du truc, hein. Ça fout le feu, ça fout la merde. Est-ce qu'il y a un journal dans le coin que je le lise? Si on n'a pas, c'est pas grave. Hein. Bathroom, Nurse Quarters. Donc ça c'est les WC. Enfin pour se laver en tout cas. En tout cas bathroom ça veut surtout dire que c'est pour le bain. C'est-à-dire que c'est la salle de bain. Donc le quartier des infirmières. Et la salle des traitements. Uniquement pour les gens qui travaillent ici. Ah, un journal. Nope, c'est pas un des journaux que je dois trouver. Dommage. Et ici, examination room.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Heavens!
Ah, c'est là où je vais, ma direction. Ma destination, bordel de merde. J'arrive pas à dire les choses correctement, c'est dingue. Oh, cher Curtis Benson. Et du coup, attends, je reviens en arrière. Est-ce que... Non, j'ai même pas de costume pour lui, c'est dommage. Alors, Mr. Curtis Beans. Pourquoi je vais à droite directement?
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis, I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around. How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh putain.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Voilà, en fait c'est un truc que j'avais pas fait la première fois que j'avais joué au jeu. J'avais complètement oublié de passer par ici. Ah bah... Bah merci pour le... En fait c'est pour juste pour le réalisme. Parce que j'ai cru que j'allais pas apparaître devant.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Bah, ferme ta gueule déjà.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Ok, là. Ok, il y a des actions dans le truc de fonds de redéveloppement.
exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Donc il y a des actions là-dedans. Tu cailles, moi aussi, t'inquiète pas. California, Fire and Life, Los Angeles, Californie. Les assurances California Fire and Life, en contrepartie d'une prime annuelle de $1105, assurent la société Legion Fields Development.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Contre tout sinistre partiel au total pouvant frapper Rancho Escondido au 5650 Fountain Avenue pour un montant maximal de $221 000. Putain. Les assurances California Fire and Life ont fait procéder à la signature des présents documents par un représentant officiel le 26 février 47. Les sinistres couverts par ce contrat incluent les dégâts ou les dépenses pouvant résulter d'explosions de toute nature et de toute origine. T'as 15 bougies dans la chambre, bah mon pauvre.
I knew you were in bed with a Legion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Encore des trucs, non, c'est tout bon. J'espère que je vais pas me gourer en lui parlant, tout simplement.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
Pourquoi je peux pas plus lui parler?
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Motif de l'escroquerie.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Fonds de rénovation.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Règlement de l'affaire Burkhalter.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Il n'y a pas un journal dans le coin. Moi je cherche au cas où, on sait jamais. Je vois rien du tout. Bon bah c'est tout bon. Et on retourne au bureau.
For this?
I'm just going up to my office, Partie. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
There's got to be more in these files.
Non, je tape tout, on sait jamais.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Ok, les archives. Je sais pas ce que je vais y chercher, mais enfin bon. On va y aller et on verra bien.
Hello there. The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
En haut des escaliers, d'accord. C'est pas là que je peux aller. Là non plus. Ouais, j'aime pas ce bâtiment pour une bonne raison. Et c'est pas jaune donc je peux pas entrer. Donc par en haut des escaliers t'entendais tout en haut, c'est ça? Ok. Bon, on y va. Ah, c'est vrai qu'il y a tout le truc qui s'était cassé la gueule il y a longtemps. Ils ont eu le temps de tout enlever.
This doesn't look like the Land Registry.
That's because it isn't. It's just downstairs and across the way.
Thanks.
You sure you don't want to stay and keep me company?
Maybe some other time, Princess.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'elle a dit? J'ai pas vraiment écouté, j'ai pas fait attention. Alors. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu m'as dit, madame? En bas de l'escalier, puis tout droit. D'accord. Ça commencera à me casser les couilles, hein, parce que j'aime pas me diriger dans des trucs comme ça. C'est pas jaune, on va te faire foutre. C'était en bas de l'escalier. D'accord. Oh mais tu te fous de ma gueule là. Ah, quand même.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Ok, bon, j'ai pas compris, donc je vais taper sur tout. Ah, attends. Ah d'accord, faut tourner, d'accord. Ah bah les voilà ces enculés.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
.34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
58.
It was 34.4.29 latitude.
Ah, mais va-tu
for 118.17.58 on the longitudinal axis.
C'est mieux si je regarde moi-même que tu les dises toi-même, hein, parce que putain... Alors, on revient en arrière bien sûr parce que ça me fait chier. Donc je repasse la vidéo, je suis obligé, ça fait chier. Donc qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? 35 degrés, alors 34,04 20 secondes nord. Ah, 29, putain, purée. Ok, donc ensuite... 118, 17. Alors, purée, mais c'est quoi ce bordel? Ouais. « 118, 16, 50... 118, 17... Ah oui, mais il faut que je fasse comme ça, putain, quel con. 17, 56... Bah quoi, j'y suis. « 118, 17, 58... Ah, 58, putain, mais va te faire foutre, voilà.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. The registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Putain, mais vas-y, dis encore le chiffre plus direct, plus long. Attends, alors. Alors, 187. Merci, 187. J'ai une mauvaise mémoire aussi, il faut savoir. 6988.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Merde, putain. J'appuie n'importe comment, moi, ça fait chier. 187.
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Oui, on a compris, t'inquiète pas.
1,876,988 divided by 9.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
Ouais, merci pour l'aide, simplement. Il le répète, c'est bien.
« 1876988. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Know why I plumbed for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learned in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Throw out the guns.
Allez, montre-toi, connard.
Keep on going, Jack.
Ah, t'es là, toi.
Just missed.
Un bibliothèque est un lieu de silence, ouais, et puis un lieu d'emmerdance, si je puis dire, parce que c'est la partie la plus chiante du jeu. L'une des parties les plus chiantes du jeu.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy. Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month? I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack? I might be. Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Oh, une voiture que j'ai pas dans ma collection. Ah si. Attends, tu vas y aller tout seul déjà.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Ah, et c'est là où ça va être la grosse fusillade.
Keep your head down!
Ah, j'ai tiré sur un allié, pas fait exprès. Mais bon, s'il se fout devant moi, comment je fais aussi? Merde, quoi. C'est dommage qu'on puisse pas faire passer les cinématiques.
No prisoners. This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Stay down, damn it!
How long do you think you
Viens
can
par
hold
là,
out?
connard. Eh merde! J'aurais pas dû faire comme ça, j'aurais dû me cacher. Troisième et dernière. Ah bah je suis là, c'est bien. Allez, prends dans ta tête, aussi.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
There it is!
Bon, donc toi t'es mort, pas de problème. Alors c'est dehors.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it? You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
Il me faut un fusil, merci. Au, 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 au.
Show me your face, motherfucker!
Putain de connard. Moi je t'ai pas demandé de changer de... Ah t'as plus de munitions, d'accord.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Oh, un journal. Le fonds de rénovation suburbaine promet de construire 10 000 nouvelles maisons.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen him. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named
Et évidemment, tu viens de te condamner à mort tout seul.
All the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over. Oh. Let them go. Let them drift away.
Bon bah Courtney est mort, hein.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
Police de la ville de Los Angeles, Californie. Rapport des renseignements criminels sur Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine. Le Dr. Fontaine est impliqué dans l'approvisionnement et la distribution de narcotiques à Los Angeles et dans sa banlieue. En tant que psychiatre clinique, il a fourni de grandes quantités de morphine de contrebande à des trafiquants de drogue et des utilisateurs en prétendant prescrire un traitement à ses patients. Putain, l'autre il s'ouvre derrière. Entre le 18 juillet et le 3 septembre 1947, 22 suspects interpellés pour possession de narcotiques ont expliqué que les drogues étaient des médicaments prescrits pour atténuer les symptômes de diverses maladies psychiatriques et plusieurs de ces personnes étaient en mesure de prouver leur dire par des documents. Toutes les ordonnances provenaient du bureau du docteur Fontaine, mais les arrestations ayant été faites par 4 divisions différentes, Central Hollywood, University et Highland Park, les agents sur le terrain n'ont remarqué aucune connexion et aucune action n'a été entreprise. 7 septembre 1947, après un long interrogatoire, le suspect Reginald Barclay dénonça l'un de ses associés qui l'appelait Doc Fontaine. Voir transcription de l'interrogatoire. Barclay accusa Fontaine d'être le principal fournisseur dans un trafic avec William Baines Foster qui court toujours. Foster est un convoyeur pour Mayer Harris Cohen, connu des services de la brigade des mœurs de LAPD. Le 29 août 1947, puis le 6 septembre et le 12 septembre 1947, le docteur Fontaine s'est rendu dans une boutique de confection sur Sunset Boulevard appartenant à Mayer Harris Cohen et gérée par lui. À ces 3 dates, le docteur Fontaine a passé plus d'1 heure dans la boutique. 2 jours après sa dernière visite, le 14 septembre, un chargement de morphine d'une valeur de $4000 a quitté une maison à Brentwood pour rejoindre un entrepôt de l'est du centre-ville d'où il a ensuite disparu. Pour l'agent qui rédige ce rapport, il est clair que le docteur Harlan Fontaine est un membre éminent de l'approvisionnement et de la distribution de narcotiques à Los Angeles et qu'il entretient des liens étroits avec le crime organisé. Je préconise une surveillance rapprochée jusqu'à ce qu'un dossier complet puisse être mis sur pied. Respectueusement, Roy Earl, inspecteur de brigade des mœurs Hollywood 6e division du LAPD. Il a sûrement été payé pour laisser tomber, en fait.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Ah, les fameux bons.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Oh, tous les flics qu'il a payés.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Surtout Roy Earl, qui reçoit 450 balles par je sais pas combien de temps. Borrell, Sandler, Colmeyer, Bramblett, Harry Sumner. Je crois que si on cherche bien, on les a déjà tous vus dans le jeu.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsie.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Killjoy, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Bah appelle-le toi-même, puis ça ira tout seul. Voilà. Le fonds de rénovation suburbaine a été démantelé à l'ancienne. Et 5, donc... Oh, je vois ce que c'est. Donc on va s'arrêter là et je vais direct enchaîner sur la suite. Donc on en est à combien de temps? On en est à 1h42. Ouais, je vais arrêter là. Puis je vais continuer. Donc pouce bleu si ça vous a plu jusque là. Abonnez-vous si ce n'est pas encore déjà fait. Et je vous dis à très bientôt pour de nouvelles vidéos sur Fun&Gaming. Et pour ceux qui sont encore là avec moi, je reviens d'ici 2 minutes pour finir le jeu. Allez, au revoir, bisous bisous.